This is our Christian Dating Lesson 7. In this video, we will be teaching you how to break soul ties related to sex before marriage. If there is anything every Christian needs to run away from the most, it is sex before marriage. It is the most disastrous of all sins because it leaves behind a trail of destruction that can take years to mend. The physical and emotional consequences may be well known to us, but the spiritual part of it is the most important and holds our whole being. I urge you to subscribe to our channel. It is a learning hub for everyone who is focused on a long-term good future. Remember, what has come from God lasts forever. In Christian dating, the term soul ties is often used to refer to a spiritual connection or bond that is formed between two people through sexual intimacy or other forms of intense emotional attachment. The belief is that when two people engage in sexual activity, they become one flesh, as the Bible says in Genesis 2 verse 24, and that this connection can have lasting spiritual consequences. The idea behind soul ties is that the person's soul is joined or bonded with the other person's soul in a way that can be difficult to break. This can result in feelings of emotional attachment, dependence, and even addiction, making it harder to move on from a relationship or break free from unhealthy patterns. Soul ties can be harmful if they are formed outside of marriage or in relationships that are not God-honoring, as they can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and confusion. Worse off are the spiritual consequences. Imagine breaking up with your first date, moving on to the next, breaking up again, and having sex with all of them. Just like disease transmission takes place during sex, lots of spiritual problems stem from unholy sexual relations. Look at these Bible verses. Genesis 2 verse 24, "Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh." 1 Corinthians 6 verse 16, "Or do you not know that he who is joined to a prostitute becomes one body with her? For, as it is written, the two will become one flesh." Proverbs 6 verses 25 to 26, "Do not desire her beauty in your heart, and do not let her capture you with her eyelashes, for the price of a prostitute is only a loaf of bread, but a married woman hunts down a precious life." 1 Corinthians 6 verses 19 to 20, "Or do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God? You are not your own, for you were bought with a price. So, glorify God in your body." These Bible verses have spoken. Let us just call sex before marriage sin. Like every other sin, there are consequences that may stretch to greater lengths of unforeseen situations. To pull ourselves out of unpleasant situations, we need to restart our systems. This takes us back to Genesis 1, where God clearly stated, "We are our own bosses." I like using the example of a phone because we are so addicted to our phones these days. Assume you want to spend 6 hours reading for an exam and you do not want disturbance. You place your phone in your bedroom and sit in the study room for the 6 hours. Will the phone come looking for you before the end of your planned time? Definitely not. However, you can choose to breach your own agreement and pick up the phone before the time lapses. So, what I am saying is this: you are in control. Let me quote the exact verse. Genesis 1 verse 26 says, "And now we will make human beings, they will be like us and resemble us. They will have power over the fish, the birds, and all animals, domestic and wild, large and small." This Bible verse has a lot of weight. If we resemble God, it means we are the controllers of everything on earth. So, to pick up our pieces and move on after finding ourselves engaged in soul ties, we need to acknowledge that we are 100% in control of ourselves. Once we are in the right attitude, we can embark on breaking the soul ties. It does not matter if we have been into sexual sin for months, years, or decades. Our desire to take the right direction in life is the most important factor. Now, there are 2 points here. Engaging in sexual sin is a sign that we live in the world. Choosing to change is a sign that we now want to live in the Spirit. This is where we begin to engage God deeply so that He can have mercy on us and mend our situations. Remember, after Adam and Eve had messed and realized they were naked, God had mercy on them and clothed them. The mending process varies from person to person. God chooses how to do it and reserves the reasons as to why He does it differently for each person. As we grow spiritually, we begin to relate with God intimately and discern what He expects us to do next. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do. Bible Nuggets is here to guide you into the enjoyment of the Lord's promises, which of course shape your life. It is important to take note that no matter how many exorcisms are performed on you, you hold the key to positive changes. Life in the Spirit is a continuous process. No stain is permanent. You have the power to make a difference. Living in the world causes a tremendous loss over time, whereas you gain uncountable times when you live in the Spirit. I hope this video helps you reevaluate your dating relationship and make wise decisions. Please look up the pop-up videos for Christian Dating Lesson 6 and mistakes you need to avoid during dating. Thank you for your time and do share this video with your friends.